We're in about our 32nd year holding the Cuvée Grand Tasting, but it's a full-on weekend of excellence in Ontario winemaking. So the Cuvée Grand Tasting is held on the Saturday evening, but there's Cuvée en route all weekend long. The Cuvée Grand Tasting has about 100 different wines being presented from Ontario VQA wineries. But these aren't just any wines. These are the winemakers' favorite wines, and that's what makes Cuvée very special. Some would say, well, why are they participating in Cuvée? They're participating in Cuvée because it really matters. At the end of the day, it matters to these wineries because any proceeds from the event go to what's called the Cuvée Legacy Fund. And the Legacy Fund, like I said, any proceeds go to scholarships that benefit students in the grape and wine industry. It also provides research dollars for industry needs that have been identified by the grape and wine community. So it really matters. So the wineries really want to participate in Cuvée because at the end of the day, it helps them. I've been involved with Cuvée for 20 some odd years. It was first the Naira Community Foundation that was holding the event, and they've decided to go in a different direction, which opened up the doors for Cuvée and Brock University to take over hosting or the management of Cuvée. So that was back in 2015, and it really opened the doors for Brock to really bring the whole team together. And then there's our students. So our students, we have an undergraduate degree in Oenology and Viticulture and a master's program. This is a 4-year or a certificate program. And as I said, any of the proceeds from the event go to support scholarships for those students. We're also a research institute, so again, any of the proceeds will go to help the research that have been identified by the grape and wine industry.
At the Wellington Court restaurant here in downtown St. Catharines, Erik Peacock is the owner and the head chef. Let's go in the kitchen and see what he's got brewing.
Well, myself and Mark Hand have spent the last couple of months putting together like this crackerjack team of restaurants to come and help us put on a good show at the Holiday Inn, which is a beautiful, big, gorgeous new room they have. The restaurants that are coming out this time around are places that we frequent as well. So it's super important, I think, to Mark and I, who are, who've been a part of Cuvée for quite some time, to show that inclusivity and be good leaders to our fellow chefs and restaurants to make sure that we're always, kind of sharing with each other and being honest about where we're at and talking. And it is about community for us. It's the most important part. The restaurant community, but then also reaching the community at the hotel that night and being able to connect with, maybe people who've forgotten about a restaurant that's almost 40 years old, right? It happens.
So part of Cuvée, there's the grand tasting, but if you, with a grand tasting ticket, you have the en route passport. All weekend long, our partnering wineries open their doors and you can taste wines all along the wine route. Alternately, you could buy just the passport ticket and just spend the weekend going along all of our partnering wineries and seeing what wines that they're pouring.